Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakwenya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresa huma true forway. 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jemai TV, NFA, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
For some time, I believe the discussion of the sound that Ghanaians should sell has been on our tables for far too long. At every point in time, when the opportunity comes for us to discuss how well we are doing, and again, what sound we are putting, we have been preaching that our people, if they can, they should push the Highlife agenda. We have been telling our people that, guys, if you can, let's make Highlife thing happen, because Highlife is our thing. Whilst we were trying to push the Highlife thing, we also know the world sound. I'm talking about that sound that came to cause a destructive agenda in the area of music from Africa. That is the Afrobeats. It became very destructive to that agenda of pushing the Ghana Highlife thing. Unfortunately, however we want to put this, whether we like it or not, the Afrobeats thing, now that even conversations have come around it where people like Burna Boy are talking about the fact that it has no substance and all that, it means some people are dictating the pace of how the Afrobeats should go. And so far, take it or leave it, you have to give it to Nigeria. So far, take it or leave it, the Nigerian artists have done a good job by projecting Afrobeat to the world. And their efforts are not going unnoticed. Their efforts are not going in vain. Everybody is saying it worked, and really and truly, it is working. Whilst it is working, we were also happy that Grammy, as part of their African music categories, they also considered two of their sounds or genres from Ghana. They mentioned the Ghana Highlife and they mentioned the Ghanaian drill. As it stands now, the other day when discussions came up on other platforms about whether we can push the Highlife agenda to maybe compete or supersede what Afrobeat is doing, I said something that as it stands now, how many of our top artists are even laying claim to Highlife? We looked around and we didn't see many like that. So though Grammy has mentioned Highlife to be something that they would want to deal with when it comes to sounds from Ghana, but I'm asking myself, or I have been asking myself, that how many of our top artists with influence and numbers who can lead this narrative. Do you know, if it hadn't been Burna Boy who talked about Afrobeats not having substance, that issue wouldn't have gone anywhere. Like, I'm sure it wouldn't have gone to the level that it has gotten to now. Because yesterday I was talking to entertainment journalist Tilly Akuyanipa, who told me that he has interviewed Joe Boy here in Ghana. And Joe Boy also said almost the same thing, that Afrobeat is just Bedu music. And in Bedu music, he meant just like a music of feeling, a music of vibe. That was what Akuyanipa told me yesterday, whilst we were having this discussion off air about what Burna Boy had said and why so many Nigerians seem to be on his neck. She told me that in that interview with Joe Boy said Afrobeats is just nothing but Bedu music, just a feeling, just a vibe. I'm sure it's the same thing that Odogu Burna Boy has said, that Nigerians can't leave him alone. Everybody is pressing his neck, and I'm sure they even want to press his raw balls as part of this to make sure he stays away from such commentaries. So that one, we need to accept that some people are leading the narrative. While some people are leading that narrative, you come to Ghana and you ask yourself, who are those people who can also lead the high life narrative, the high life agenda? You look around and you check some of our top artists, you check about 1, 2, about 5, and none can you pinpoint that this person claims high life, therefore given the chance he'll be able to lead the narrative. I wonder if there are any like that. But in a recent interview on CNN, African Voices, Black Sherif had said something. And Black Sherif said, I am high life. Whatever I do, my sound is modern high life with reggae influences. I am high life. Whatever I do, my sound is modern high life with reggae influences. Black Sherif is the 2023 Artist of the Year in the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. And he is at the moment globally acclaimed. At least he has some presence around the world. No two ways about that. He is the latest to have spoken to Larry Madowo on CNN Africa, African Voices, on a special project called The Change Makers. When I saw the interview, when I watched the interview, I said, well, maybe the narrative will change after some of these statements are made. I said, maybe this is the time for us to start talking, for us to start claiming, for us to start pushing and projecting the high life agenda. This particular statement made in that interview is a bold statement, if you ask me. Because it comes at a time that everybody is claiming Afrobeats. It comes at a time that everybody is looking for something to add to Afro to make it work. Afro rave, Afro wave, Afro fusion, Afro dance hall, Afro high life, Afro this, Afro that. That is how the conversation has been over the years. Because everybody thinks what is selling is Afrobeat. So if I have Afrobeat, I am done. But Black Sherif in this interview was bold enough to say that to him, he has been high life, and high life. Everything he has been doing has been high life. Only with some strings of modern reggae attached to it. And when I heard that statement, I knew that maybe the conversation, however some people think we are just talking and sometimes speaking to the air, maybe the conversation is going down well with them. I thought that maybe this is the time for us to start talking to some of these influencers in our music industry whose voices carry weight and they go far to start speaking like this. Because the other day, we were talking about even if Grammy should decide to consider us in the high life category that has been mentioned, how many of our people have that influence who will go there? So what will happen is that you'll be here claiming high life. By the time you turn, it is Flavor Nabania who is being mentioned if there is the need. It will be another person who will be mentioned if there is the need. There will be other people from maybe other countries who might not even be claiming Highlife, who are likely to be mentioned. And now, when I heard Black Sherif, then I said, yeah, let's continue keeping that message. Anytime the opportunity comes for you to make that representation, if you can, put the Highlife there. I understand. I know Afro is paying the bills. I understand Afrobeat is what will let them give you that call up to that platform. I understand. And I am not shying away from it. As it stands now, what globally is selling is Afrobeat. So for you to say you are doing Afrobeat music, it's not a crime. Because if the market is ripe, why do you go and struggle to build a new one when the market is already ripe? But on platforms like interviews where records are being taken, these are some of the statements that we have to make. And I want to commend Black Sherif for not shying away from what has made him. Because if you listen to Black Sherif, the sermons and other things, those who understand music will tell you that, oh yeah, these are modern day high life. These are modern day rhythms that are very, very authentic to our Ghanaian sound. But how many of our people are laying claim to high life?
In Kanongo, a small mining town north of Accra, he began his dazzling rise in the Ghanaian drill scene just about 4 years ago. Did you have a lot of music around you?
Yeah.
Did you, what kind of upbringing was it?
My mom and dad loves music, and like the first time I met my dad, he put me on reggae. Yeah, so that feeling was different. You understand me? And my mom loves Alpha Blondie, and I done it best. That built like my interest in music, my taste and stuff. So it was very indigenous music and reggae. So high life music and reggae stuff.
You mentioned Highlife, which is almost a religion in Ghana. What is the influence of that in your current sound?
I think I am high life, whatever I do. Even most of the rhythms, the melodies are bossed like straight high life. But I didn't grow up back then. You understand me? So this is like a modern high life with reggae influences and stuff.
I'm not sure any of our top artists, aka Stonebwoy, Shatawale, Sammy, Sarkodie, I'm not sure any of them will sit anywhere and claim they are high life artists. Of course, we know it already. Stonebwoy will tell you he is an Afro dancehall artist. Shatawale will tell you he is a dancehall artist, Afrobeat artist. Sammy, same way, dancehall reggae artist, Afrobeat artist. Sarkodie will tell you he's a hip-hopper, he's a rapper, and it goes on like that. As it stands now, if there is that agenda of high life as we want to push it, then some people should lead it. Some people should lead that conversation. Some people should lay claim to it. And that's what Black Sherif just did. Yes, Black Sherif might not be a heavy-weighted artist, but I believe at the moment, looking at his impact in the space, looking at his achievement in the space, within the short time that he has been around, the impact that he has made, getting some global songs, featuring some big names like Burna Boy, playing on some of the big stages around the world, it means he has also gotten somewhere with it. And it is my wish that this awakening continues to live. It is my wish that this awakening does not disappear from their thoughts. It will be with them anywhere they have a platform to make a statement about their sound. Because it is the sound that will distinct us or differentiate us from any other thing that someone is doing somewhere. That is it. But unfortunately, at the moment, we are all hiding under the shadows of Afrobeat. And the more you hide under the shadows of Afrobeat, because there is someone who is already known with it, because there is someone who has laid claim to it, and anytime it is mentioned, his name is also mentioned, you will continue playing second fiddle to him. Of course, when it comes to the commerce, be smart, make the money out of it. But if you have the power, the authority to change the narrative, this is how it starts. Now, I want to believe that if any of these top artists here in Ghana should start claiming that they are doing high life and that they are bold to declare that they are high life artists, they would influence other people who would also come in with this conviction that, oh, then we are also doing high life. Stonebwoy's Asobra Chef and Sabe Omanis Gomporum, a typical high life song. Of course, that song is a high life song. Shatawale's song, I Know My Level, won high life song of the year and other things. But like I am asking, Will they claim Highlife on any other platform? Will they say, hit their chest and say, we are Highlife artists? I'm sure you know the answer because your guess is as good as mine. It will be hard for them to claim it. But Black Sherif did. Black Sherif did not shy away from it. He said he is a Highlife artist. Can we project this? Can we push this? Can we also make this an agenda so that the world will start seeing that the high life thing still lives in Ghana? It is not dead. The higher life living still is in Ghana. It is not dead. We understand some will be doing their raga, patois, rap here and there, R&B-ish kind of songs. But I keep telling you that if it is high life, it strikes some chord in you, especially if you are Ghanaian. If it is high life, the kind of DNA feeling that you get from listening to such songs, none can give you that feeling. So let's hold it tight. To Black Sherif, that was a bold statement that he is a high life artist. He has been high life from birth, that everything he has been doing, it is high life. And today he is here with high life. That is a good thing. I pray that he maintains this and that anywhere that he gets the opportunity to speak, he would be bold to mention the high life thing and not to hide under hip-hop or under drill music or under Afrobeats. He should still lay claim to high life. With this, we can now make a big representation of the genre on the global stage. This is the word of God coming to you straight from Sammy Flex TV studios here in Sotum, Accra, Ghana to be specific. My name is Sammy Flex, and for information, I did this with Digital Rasta. You can call him Currency. To Richie Flex, who is the editor director of the show, and to you out there, thanks for pushing High Life agenda. Thanks for understanding that we can win by having a common interest or a common goal. Let's go out there. Let's win. High Life to the world.